How is this? Can you guys hear me? Is everything working finally? Oh, perfect. This is my favorite song of all time, by far. Brings back some memories. Well, I hope everybody's morning is doing fine. I hope everybody's doing well. It's 5 p.m. here, just the perfect time to talk to myself and to talk with all of you. I hope you're all having a nice morning. Let's see. I have a full page. I want to see if I can broadcast the sound of my notebook, which is full of notes about a fucking spastic. A spastic I'm not going to be too mean to, because that would be bullying, and this is not a bullying stream, of course. So I'm just going to throw this out there. Don't get mad. I will be referring to them in the present tense as Narcissa, they, them pronouns, because I know for a fact, my friends, that Narcissa Wright will be watching the stream, because Narcissa Wright watches everything about Narcissa Wright. So, let's see, where do I even begin? I want to thank Melchat Smutly, somebody named Woo, Miss Segenation, Fetal Alcohol Syndrome, and Visitor for providing me with some clips. Narcissa Wright is not somebody that I personally am intimately familiar with. And I know many of you watching this don't really know all the drama with Narcissa. So don't worry. Don't feel too bad. We're going to be doing this discovery together. In fact, there's some clips I haven't had the time to watch all the way through. So my reaction to them is going to be genuine in its novelty. You probably heard the name Narcissa. You probably heard the name Cosmo before. And somebody asking, is Cosmo stream sniping? Cosmo will probably be stream sniping. Or Narcissa will I've already fucked up. I've already fucked up. I'm sorry, I don't mean to dead name. I'm sorry, YouTube. Don't shut it down. Let's introduce Cosmo, actual Cosmo, though. The Cosmo of the past. Now, again, I'm bad at computers, so I'm going to try and insert a clip, hopefully so that I can hear it and that you can hear it. So when you start seeing this clip, I want you to tell me if you can hear it. Let's see, where do I want to start? I have like 12 of these. Sure, let's do this. This is a little bit of an introduction. This is called the Cosmo Hop. Properties. Hopefully you guys can hear that just fine. So, I know some people are going to be listening to this in the car, so just to explain this is a clip of Zelda and the Woodwanker from way back when. One of the games that Cosmo became famous for streaming. And if you don't know what speedrunning is, it's trying to beat the game as quickly as possible. So it's kind of showing a trick where you can beat a part of the map without losing a valuable quest item that can help you get through the next part of the map very quickly. So the little trick he pulled was named the Cosmo Hop because he was the one who discovered it. And Cosmo was a very successful and very famous speedrunner, and was an integral part of the community. People refer to him as an idol. A lot of people started speedrunning because Cosmo did it first. And he was well-liked. Cosmo Wright was a very well-liked and respected member of the community. And let me show you a different clip that'll kind of give you an idea of what Cosmo was like just as a person, just kind of chilling out. Where is it? I know you're here. Where the fuck did it go? I literally just downloaded it. Oh, I see. Oh, I remember. I figured it out. This was something I couldn't download because I wanted to show you guys more than just the clip itself. I wanted to show you the comments. So we're going to interact with this, if I can figure it out. And there we go.
My name's Narcissa Wright.
And tell me if you guys can hear this as well.
ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. I'm going to dump this over my head. I'm going to donate as well. I'm also nominating Trihex, Worcester, and Runner Guy 2489 to take the Ice Bucket Challenge.
So that's Cosmo with his girlfriend Adrian, and we're going to be talking about Adrian a little bit more in the future. But that's just him. That's just him doing some stuff, being a part of the community, and I really wanted to show you guys this as not as a video, but as a browser feature, because I want to show you guys the comments. The comments to this video are like frozen in time. It's like when you visit an ex-Soviet city and it's still very Soviet. It feels like it's lost in time. So let's scroll down and check out the comments for this. That Screamdo, and check out, this is 4 years ago. That Screamdo, only the manliest screams come from Cosmo. I don't think he realized how ironic that comment would be. These guys are making jokes about saving frames and stuff by doing certain things, and it's just a pun based on speedrunning and how they do tricks to beat the game faster and how every second counts. Cosmo, Heart, can't wait to see the Worcester, Trihex, and Runner Guy do this as well. Oh god, I want to see Worcester do this. So he's got friends, people know him, people see him as a part of the community, and this was only 4 years ago, where everybody, like, is your real name Cosmo Wright? It feels so strange reading these, because these people have no idea what's right around the corner, and it's very sad, isn't it? Isn't it sad? And it's all of them are like this. I think this video has almost 100,000 views, and everybody's just happy. Everybody's happy. He even says in the video that he's donating the money to charity, and people are like, what a great guy. What a stand-up guy this Cosmo Wright is. So let me introduce you then to our second character in this study, named Narcissa Wright. And I do have an abundance of things I can show you for this. Let's go with this, because I think this is adequately...
As OT 80% shifts back to VCJ, my mind wanders to the S adapters, and to the virtual console that doesn't crash when GIM is performed, and to the old Kakariko route, resetting the console to save time, and to the timing method, the arbitrary...
If you're wondering, I also have no fucking idea what this is about.
To the homebrewed Wii, the region-freed WAD, to the replacement joystick, to the Hori mini-pad.
I think this is like a slam poetry thing. I really have no fucking idea.
To the practice, the process, the save state, to the Game Shark, the Game Saver, the Gecko code, to the cheating, the splicing, the policing, the audio waveform. My mind wanders. To the timer, the inconsistency, the dropped frames, to the bitrate, the capture card, the interlacing.
It's about how depressing it is being a speedrunner. Well, he seemed to be having a good time when he had friends and wasn't a fucking freak.
These adapters are subtle, invisible, already in use. I see the grand decentralization of it all. My mind wanders. To the IQ player, the fast memory card.
I just like how it's set to Zelda.
The sloppy
It's
port,
just so bizarre.
The HD remaster. To the PAL cartridge, the patched glitch, the Japanese text speed, to the turbo controller, the rules. All the categories are arbitrary. Perhaps Marsupial said it best. Do whatever you want. There are literally no rules.
I think the poetry is just about how he's not having fun anymore doing this. He's not having fun, and it's also abstract. You know, it's not something that he does for enjoyment. It's just something that he does.
My mind wanders
because he does it. And it's kind of gay. And my thought is, if you're not having fun doing something, don't do it. Maybe he's just too into it now. It's been too long. It's been years, and he's still a part of it. He doesn't feel like he can do anything else. But, I know for a fact, if I was doing something, no matter how long I've been doing it, if I stopped enjoying it, I would stop fucking doing it, like, immediately. But, I mean, that really sums up everything that there is to say about Narcissa. Over the years, he's stopped enjoying streaming, he stopped enjoying video games, he stopped enjoying Let's Playing, and, there's a reason for that. There's kind of, I have my handy-dandy notebook here of all the clues as to what happened to Cosmo. Let's start let's start with the simplest story, I guess. I'm just going to go ahead and drop this in and read parts of it. This is something that I've not read, but I know it's important. So, transform, fit screen. There we go. This is going to get out one way or another, so I'm just going to come out and say it. Cosmo and I aren't together anymore. It's mutual. We're in different places in our lives, and it's best that we separate for now. I originally was going to wait to say anything, but unfortunately people are pushy, especially since I haven't been around in the past few days, and I feel uncomfortable with the idea of lying for weeks on end. Yeah, it's just everything else is woe is me. This is the person who was laughing in the other video, and Adrian is actually alleged to have cucked Cosmo. As Cosmo, not as Narcissa. This Adrian left before the transition. And the story goes that Adrian wanted to dump him, and he couldn't handle that and said, look, let's just go to an open relationship to make things interesting. And the result of that was Adrian openly flirting with people at these speedrunning events, and it became kind of public knowledge that Adrian was fucking around with other guys while they were together. The end result is Cosmo was pretty crushed. Needless to say, but this is only one of 4 parts. I mentioned the speedrunning community and how he was widely accepted into that and a well-liked person, but that in itself changed. There were some shifts in regards to his perception there, and I'll play this clip. This clip is of Cosmo talking to somebody named Totodile Dundee. And this is what Cosmo and Totodile were talking about. And this is right before the transition as well.
Do you think it's productive to call me a whiny faggot, Totodile Dundee? What's the point of that? What's the point of saying that? Like, great fucking contribution, man. Fuck you, asshole. Jesus Christ. I'm just done with this shit.
That's a very small clip, but his relationship with his peers in the community kind of soured, and that had a large role in affecting how he felt about streaming. There was another event worth mentioning. His female friend Rachel Bright, threw herself off a bridge and she died. And this like 4 different things were happening at once. You had the cuckening, you had people in the community being rude to him, you had his girlfriend walking, or that's part of the cuckening, but you have a female friend killing herself, and then widely attributed. This is considered by many to kind of be the breaking point in the Cosmo to Narcissa transformation. And it's painful to watch. I don't know how much commentary I can give over this because it's quite loud. I think many of you who know about Narcissa already know what's coming. And while this probably isn't the straw that broke the camel's back, in terms of the theater of life, I think this is. I think this is.
2, 1, go! 15 seconds starts now. Nails the wall guns. Yeah. All right, player 2 starts in 5, 4, 3.
So for those of you who are watching or listening in the car or something, this is a Nintendo World Tournament live event. So they're standing there in person playing this game. This is the release of Super Mario Maker. They're making custom levels and trying to speedrun it as much as possible. So it's a head-to-head competition with John Numbers and Cosmo Wright, 2 very famous people in the speedrunning community, attempting this live for the first time. And John Numbers is absolutely fucking destroying Cosmo Wright. Cosmo has not beaten the very first trap, and John Numbers is already on the second stage.
I'm not sure they've ever played one where there's a goal pole at the end and also a Nintendo World Championship trophy. Oh no, falls through there. Oh no. And now you mentioned there's different tactics here, of course different techniques. They can also wall jump, they can air stomp. I think ground pound. Yeah, John looking like he's taking his time, playing it really safe.
I've been corrected. John Numbers is a complete unknown. So he was not famous. He was just a stranger who happened to be competing at the live event for the first time. Nobody knew who he was, whereas Cosmo was very famous already. And so this defeat is especially crushing because, again, John Numbers is just absolutely shitting on Cosmo, and Cosmo is still stuck at the very first trap, while John Numbers is now on the third stage.
Oh, he is. Look how fast he's running through this. Yeah, John Numbers is really piecing it together here. Oh! Cosmo's still trying to make his way past the saw blades.
Now, for those of you wondering, this is several minutes. I'm going to watch it all because I don't want to skip through it. I just want you all to grieve. I want you to grieve. You don't have an option. Because think about Cosmo right now. Think about how Cosmo is and how he feels. Because he's still at the first trap. He is still at the first trap on the first stage. And John Numbers is already halfway through the third stage. It's hard to watch. It's embarrassing to watch. But he does not give up. He just sits there. And this is live. They're standing next to each other on a fucking stage, and this is happening. And thousands of people are watching this. And yes, this is the public reveal of Super Mario Maker. So the Nintendo guys put together some custom stages in the software to show it off, what it could do. And they had some of what were supposed to be some of the best Mario players do it live in front of an audience for the title of the Nintendo live event. And John Numbers is absolutely destroying Cosmo right now.
John, in a few of these areas, have looked like he's played this.
He's played this a couple times. You can tell him.
The modern Mike Tyson versus Buster Douglas fight. No, there is a face cam for those of you who actually want to see what Cosmo looks like right now. They're standing on a stage next to each other, and when this is over, they will actually meet each other on the stage, and that's what I want to wait to. I think this was 2015. I don't know for sure. Again, John Numbers is almost at the end of the final stage, I think. I think he's about to... There's a Bowser at the end of the stage.
I've never seen that. Wow. Look at John Numbers is looking really solid right now.
There's Bowser.
Oh, but he's up against a big Bowser. And you can't run through this big Bowser.
Bowser, if you want the Nintendo World Championship trophy, you're going to have to take out Bowser. The number of times I have Little John.
And Cosmo is at the second stage while John Numbers is basically kicking Bowser's ass right now. Bowser's down, the bridge is cut, and he is the winner of the Nintendo World event. There he is, some guy nobody knew until today. he looks like Waluigi, like a real life Waluigi. There's Cosmo, still is Cosmo, perhaps the last appearance of Cosmo Wright.
Come right this way. Let's hear it for Cosmo as well. What an incredible fighter. Man, you battled, man. Great job. Great job, Cosmo. And John, congratulations. You are, in fact, the Nintendo World Champion for 2015.
Now, the comments on this video, by the way, are some of the best on YouTube as well. Because, like, they're just like, have you ever beat somebody so bad they became a woman? It's just every comment is some fucking brutality just like that. No, he's not. I'm killing myself. I'm cutting my dick off. Actually, you know what? That's a great segue. You know what a person needs after a shocking defeat like that? You know what they need? They need a big bottle of Soylent. Yeah. Everybody knows. Everybody in chat knows that the soy's coming. Okay, this is. Ooh, do I want to get into this before I get into the high score? Yeah, let's do it. I want to talk about the soy. And I can't turn on super chat because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe so I can get a couple pennies a stream. No, this is an actual real life picture of Narcissa Wright's fridge, packed to the brim with soy. And I want to know, chat. I want you to tell me, chat. Do you think that weirdo trannies are attracted to Soylent, or do you think that Soylent is a poison that turns you into a weirdo tranny? I want to hear what you guys think. Is it press 1 for trannies like soy, press 2 for soy turns you into a tranny? I'm seeing a lot of 2s. Oh my god, the 2s. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go off script. I have something I want to show you guys that is I guess it's on the topic of soy. This is off topic, but I definitely want to watch this with you guys because I think we're in the mood. For it. Let me switch over my audio. Get rid of this. We're gonna watch a video together.
For science. Hi, I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson.
So this is Black Science Man, and he is with the owner of Soy,
who's founder and CEO of Soylent, a meal replacement product.
Is the audio fine? Everything okay?
In the tech universe. Rob, welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
Soylent. How old were you when you started?
So this guy is an engineer. I'm gonna skip through some of this. This guy's an engineer who invented Soylent, and Neil deGrasse Tyson is basically. Oh, you can't. Okay, let me cut it back up.
Years ago, we've grown substantially since then.
That's crazy.
How's this?
It was a huge market.
So, how did you get initial funding to do this? So, were you using your savings to
Okay, perfect.
your garage?
Let's skip through this. I don't want to hear their hello. He's basically saying that he's an engineer and he knew that people in the tech industry really wanted to have a meal replacement. So they're kind of just going through and they're talking about it too much. Should have had a time code ready, but
Much more difficult than to have something that tasted strongly of, say, mint.
So, this will define forevermore what Soylent tastes like for me.
Yes.
Okay.
he doesn't look like he's enjoying it.
Some of it reminds me of kaopectate.
For diarrhea, you take kaopectate.
This doesn't have the same function.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to have Firefox open, I think, for it to stream.
The urge to participate in this brilliant exercise in food is not bigger than wanting this to taste awesome.
Yeah.
You know, we have another flavor.
I don't know. To me, it was just funny that Neil deGrasse Tyson was streaming with this guy, and he basically says that they made a drink that has no flavor whatsoever, but has a lot of nutrients, and they're saying like this is like the cure to hunger. If we figure out how to get the macros and the micros just right, we can replace every meal with this, and if there's a catastrophe, we can airdrop Soylent on a beach, and everybody can drink it. And I don't know. My mom is like a weird witch. She's like a witch who really likes all natural shit. And she hates the words food engineer, specifically for shit like this. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know if it's unhealthy or healthy or not. I wouldn't drink it. And I wouldn't let anybody I love fucking drink it. But I can't say for sure if it's poison or not. Probably is. I don't trust this guy. Look at him. Looks like a killer. See if there's anything else in this.
Screaming kids.
No, but you're
when I see an actual teacher, it's like, oh, I'm not worthy.
No, but you were like the world's coolest teacher.
Yeah, this interview is awkward as fuck,
No,
by
I
the way.
got good material. The universe is good
See, I think
material.
this is a good part.
You think that's the future?
Absolutely.
And you got the full, as you would say, the vertical integration of the production of this. in mind.
Exactly.
And
That's
is
the
that
path.
is that the, you think that's the future?
Absolutely. Eventually, I'd like to get to the point, and I'm focusing on protein right now, to produce everything with single-celled organisms. Calories comes from the sun at some point.
Oh,
Plants take
yeah,
the
he's
sun's
basically
energy,
saying that he
plants
wants to
feed those
completely
plants
remove
to an
all the
animal,
plants and animals
and
involved
you
in
get the
food
energy
production
that
and
ends
just
up
make
in
it
its
some
meat
kind
or
of
fat,
vat
but
that
how
produces
is
the
this a
shit that you
machine
need.
to turn sunlight into?
I don't know. I fucking hate this shit, guys. I really do. I don't trust it. Get it out of my face. Don't like it. I don't trust that fucking guy to put everything into my body that he says I need. I just don't trust that shit whatsoever. Yeah, no, it's literally bacterial slime for people like Narcissa Wright to subsist on, and it's just sad. Oh, let's get back on track. We're talking about a crazy person. Let's see what Narcissa has to say about soy, guys. Let's see what they have to say.
I just got my coffee shipment in. I was gonna say in the mail, but it's just like these big boxes. It's like a shipment. But yeah, I'm about to try it, and I have not refrigerated it or anything.
I got you. It's coming back up.
This is just trying it unrefrigerated. I know it probably tastes better when it's refrigerated, but it doesn't
Is it still
matter
too
to me
quiet?
that much, so.
No, I don't have their first coming out as Narcissa. Nobody sent me that clip. If you want to post that in the Discord chat and at me, I would really appreciate that. I would love to watch that for the first time with everybody.
Oh, there's no lid on it. The regular Soylent has like a right here there's like a seal, and there's no seal on the coffee. All right, well, it's a different color, and it smells kind of like coffee, and it smells kind of good.
They have the biggest front teeth gap I've ever seen. Like a fucking chipmunk with that shit. Look, she's chugging it. Chug, 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 chug. Oh my god, they're downing the entire fucking bottle. He's gonna correct him.
That was really good.
It helps with dilation. It's like that Sargon clip. Narcissa need more Soylent, more
I don't know how it's gonna make me
estrogen.
feel, but it has caffeine and L-theanine. I don't know how to pronounce this, but apparently it like. Hey, what does it do?
So this is like the worst product advertisement I can ever possibly think of. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if you were Soylent, would you want your product associated with this person? Yes or no? One for yes, perfect advertisement for Soylent, and 2 for no. Don't want your product anywhere near that thing. And somebody sent me this. I see a lot of ones. I see a lot of savvy businessmen. I guess that's the target audience, right? If you want to look like Narcissa Wright, you fucking chug that soy. You chug that soy because that's what's going to make you into a beautiful woman. There's actually 2 ingredients to being a beautiful woman, to be honest. It's first is the Soylent, but second, you need a little bit of medical assistance sometimes. You need a little bit of help. I'm being told that this is how they came out, by the way. It wasn't a video. It was this eulogy. this tweet eulogy for Cosmo Wright. Everybody press F. Press F for Cosmo Wright. Okay, so I'm chugging something too. I'm chugging sparkling water. Here in the motherland, they don't have bottled water for some reason. They only have carbonated water. And there's a bunch of different brands, and I've tried them all out, and I now have my favorite brand of carbonated water. But, you know, Narcissa had something to gain No, it's not Soylent. They don't allow Soylent in the motherland. Putin doesn't want Soylent. He knows what's in it. He knows that they're turning the frogs gay with the Soylent. The Cosmo really wanted a sponsorship, and I threw this on the foreground. Let's throw it in the background. This is a compilation from Reddit or something, where they're basically like, sponsor me Soylent because I imbibe your product and I love it. And for years, actually, I think for years, he was trying to get sponsorship from this company, was tweeting at them for years, was sending them emails, and eventually they got a response. Now, I've not watched this video from start to finish. I kind of know what's inside of it, but I've not watched it from start to finish. So it's only a couple minutes. We're gonna watch this together, my friends. We're gonna watch it together. I'm gonna get faster at this one day, but for now, I've just gotta stomp my fat fingers around to try and find these videos. There we go. Soylent video. That sounds promising.
Wow. All right. Check out this exchange, I guess. Okay, so here's the first 3 emails of the exchange.
Move the server so we can
this
see
is
that
me
face,
to Soylent.
that beautiful face.
I heard Soylent sponsors gamers. That's really cool. I pretty much live off Soylent right now, haha. And I don't know how the sponsorship thing works or whatever, but that seems really cool. I stream on Twitch and I've done a lot of amazing gaming things and want to continue to do more amazing things. I think being sponsored would be kind of cool. I don't know what being sponsored even means, but I was told to reach out, and so here I am. So that's the first email from me.
So this is Narcissa trying to get sponsorship with Soylent on top of all the tweets and other contacts they made.
Okay, so I get a response back.
What does Soylent got to say?
Hello, I'm Connor, Soylent's brand marketing manager. Currently, we sponsor a few streamers, and there's 4 links. Basically, we would want to know your average stream numbers, and if we can hammer out a monthly cost/product that works for both of us, so we can set up a streaming partnership. How does that sound to you? So that's the response to me, and then I was like, oh, they want to know about my stream numbers. So here's the email I sent back to them.
Oh no, Narcissa, no, wait a minute.
My average stream numbers, ... I used to be the biggest speedrun streamer on Twitch.
Oh no.
Averaged 5,000 plus with Zelda speedruns. But I had to take a step back and reevaluate what I enjoy about streaming, doing a lot of self-reflection. So I spent a year playing Smash Wii U.
What the
came
fuck?
out as trans, lost most of my viewer base. I probably get
this
like
is like a red
now,
flag.
tiny
Like,
numbers.
don't sponsor me.
Although
Whatever
I feel
you
like
do,
after
do
I
not
get my new
sponsor
apartment
me.
set up, I can really get going on my passion projects, and the numbers will rise again. You probably didn't want to hear that. I'm a spoiled bitch who does as she pleases.
Oh,
I refuse
no!
to go back and play something I don't enjoy anymore. So that was the email I sent to them.
Yeah, is Soylent made from people? Because I think Narcissa has that brain disorder you get from fucking cannibalism at this point. Want to go outside? You were all done here. It's very apropos, whatever the fuck they call that imp. Is this the end of it? I hope that's not the end. Narcissa, tell me your secret. Did you get a reply?
Well, they didn't want me to play anything in particular. They just wanted high numbers on the stream. And I was like, well, my numbers aren't high right now because I refuse to, like, bend to other people's will. But I'm gonna fucking be huge in the future. That's basically what the point of the email was. And by the end of it...
Even BetterHelp
like,
doesn't want to...
Yeah. You can have a month of free Soylent, but... Or I think they wanted me to, like, I don't know. They just gave me a month's worth of Soylent and that's it.
Only a month. Only a month. It's like desperately craving the nectar of life. Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. Yes, that's the cannibalism disorder when you eat like neurons or something. It starts giving you the shakes when the cannibals in Africa start getting the shakes from eating people. What else I got? Oh, I have completely missed over a little bit of side drama. This is a bit of an aside, but I think people will like it. Let's just take a look at something real quick. Okay, so this is more of a story than a feature. What happened is when Cosmo first became Narcissa, right? They wanted to make a high score table because again, they're still a part of the Let's Play community or the speedrun community, and a huge thing that motivates people in the speedrun community is having people show off your high scores. Because what's the point of getting a high score? What's the point of breaking down a game to the molecular level so that you can beat it in a couple minutes, something that should take you an hour? If you don't get to talk and share your stats. So Cosmo got involved in starting up a high score site. And one of the sites that Narcissa owned the domain to was zeldaspeedrun.com. Is it zeldaspeedrun.com? zeldaletsplays.com. But Narcissa did not manage it and eventually fell out of favor with the people who did run it. All while advertising that they were going to make their own high score table for speedrunners at some point. Well, after months and months of not putting out their high score site, somebody named Chronicies made their own called congrats.io. And when they put this site out, Narcissa took it personally and got their fans to harass Chronicies into taking down their high score table. And gave speedrun.com or speedruns.com a blessing instead of putting up their own, at least for a while. And when he shut down the ZeldaLet'sPlays.com site, he actually went ahead and bought like ZeldaLet'sPlays.org and .net specifically to stifle them out of ever being able to rehost their community. Well, the speedruns.com site that they had endorsed actually picked them up, and now I think it's Zelda.speedruns.com, and I think that takes you to the site. Yes, it does. So Zelda.speedruns.com is where they migrated to after Narcissa decided to fuck with them and take down their site arbitrarily, just because he happened to have the domain name for it. Well, eventually, scorned but not giving up, Narcissa made their own high score table just to kind of try and rub it in. Let's see what that looks like real quick.
Hello YouTube. How you doing? I've uploaded 30 Mario Maker levels now, and I plan on uploading a lot more. And I've created a website where you can see the rankings for my levels. You can see who has the records. And currently Jumpman is in the lead. And I dare you to get some prestigious speedrun world records on my levels. So if you're interested in that, then check the link in the description. And that's pretty much it. Happy 2016.
Look at that face, baby. Look at that face. It's like, it reminds me of that book from when I was a kid. I think it's called Where the Sidewalk Ends, and there's that really creepy looking thing, long-haired thing with a weird looking face that's super pale. I don't know what it's called, but that fucking face with the color white out and shit is just too much. Yeah, people say there was a drama with other people that were running high score tables. I Ate Your Pie, I think was the name that was mentioned in chat. But basically, Cosmo or Narcissa went out of their way to fuck over absolutely everybody that they could on their way out the door. And the result of that is absolutely nobody wants to be friends with them because they did as much as they could to ensure that nobody wanted to be around them. Let's see, I got some other stuff. Let's I mentioned before this wasn't a bully stream, right? We're not bullies here. We're just talking. We're going over some history. Speedrunning is very important. I don't know if I have the balls to do this on live stream, but I'm in the mood to humiliate myself, so let's go ahead and do it. I want you guys to join hands because we're gonna do something. We're gonna pray. Because sometimes a person can't get help. They need supernatural help. And we all need to join hands and pray to Yahuwah to expel this demon from this poor child of Yahuwah. Demon, leave this child. Be gone, demon. Be gone. Hallelujah. He is cured. The spiritual healing. Just in case, I don't know. I don't know if you guys heard, but at the end of that, he just farts. He just farts on live stream. When I first saw that clip, I about fucking pissed myself laughing. It's the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen. Let me see something real quick before I continue, because I have a couple more things I want to show. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and watch some more clips. I got the downfall on my handy dandy notebook. On the handy dandy notebook, guys, I have the downfall. So let's play some downfall clips. As if that wasn't depressing enough. As if that wasn't the downfall in and of itself. Okay, I'm gonna play something nobody else. Nobody tell anybody about this. Okay. Oh yeah. So this is Cosmo, a man. Just I'm putting that out there. This is a man live streaming. This got Cosmo in some trouble. This male creature. This actually got them banned from Twitch. Just between you and me. Now we're gonna go back to Narcissa, who was a woman. That was Cosmo, who was a man. We're going back to Narcissa, the woman. Narcissa, the woman, still does live streams, right? Well, what is Narcissa, the woman, live stream about? Well, sometimes they play games. Sometimes they literally live stream themselves sleeping, which got them banned from Twitch as well. Oh yeah, they showed porn on Twitch. That got them in trouble as well. I played this last week, but let's watch it together again because I think it's short and sweet.
Okay.
That's perfect. This is what they do, and they're kind of enveloped in the shroud of supporters who encourage them no matter what. I don't know if you can see that chat on the right hand side, but there are people like, this is okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to have sad moments. I don't know why they're encouraging them to do this. Narcissa actually goes out of their way to ban people who are supportive of them while allowing trolls to flourish. So the moral of the story really is don't ever support Narcissa. And the Discord link is in the chat, is in the description. But they just go through and they read things that make them miserable, and they don't make any changes.
The dopamine hits of getting attention.
Getting attention's like chugging down a bottle of soy. It's the most pleasurable experience that a person can have, that a woman can experience. The moral of the story is don't drink soy. It is funny just to think of it like that. Like, it's just soy. If he didn't drink the fucking soy, he would have been fine. All you had to do, Cosmo, was not drink the fucking soy. You know it was turning the frogs gay, Cosmo. You knew. I warned you. And since this stream doesn't have much conversation, I'll drop this on top. It'll be a double feature. We'll get twice the content, the quality content. This is username Awoo, who went ahead and compiled every one of those YouTube links that you see right there. That is actually a video by Cosmo, by Narcissa, on YouTube that they made reading Kiwi Farms and just replying to posts. So, like, I guess that's maybe 12, 15 different links that are just this shit. Response to Warsmith Kroger on Kiwi Farms. And it's just them reading shit that makes them miserable, but they don't do anything. Narcissa makes no changes whatsoever to their life. They just cry and read the fucking forum. I don't understand. How did somebody who was so well liked, who was so beloved in their community, stoop to this? Is it just the soy? Can soy do this to a person? Let's move this out of the way so you can see that crying. I want you to see that crying, guys. Poor thing. Poor thing. What can you do? I think there's one last segment. One last thing I can go over before I call it curtains. Or actually I want to take on some people. So I'm going to show this last thing. And then I'm going to actually right now on the Discord channel, if you join the Discord channel, I'm going to change the settings on the call line so people will be able to join the call line real quick. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and watch an introduction to the latest phase of the Narcissa story. Still evolving. And if you're on the Discord channel, it's the top one that says call line. It's above everything else. Okay, let's take a look at something that somebody made for Narcissa and this latest phase, the latest and greatest phase. I hope that's it. I don't know why I named like 3 different things intro song. Oh no, that wasn't it. I'm glad I didn't play that. There we go. This is the good stuff.
Blood sports is the only way forward under late capitalism. What's up, motherfucker?
The latest and greatest addition to the IBS is Narcissa Wright. In the ring, weighing 85 pounds, 50% soy by volume. It is Narcissa Wright. You guys better watch out. You saw how Cosmo Wright paired up against John Numbers. You guys are fucked. You're talking about a real fighter. Okay, this one guy, I talked to this one guy right before the stream, and he showed me this to kind of give you an idea of, I had no fucking idea Narcissa was actually doing this, but apparently he is, and there's a little clip that I have just to kind of show you what it's like to be in the Narcissa blood sports. This ain't your Ethan Ralph shit. This ain't your fucking Mr. Mediocre shit. This is Narcissa fucking Wright. Doing it right.
I need to hear the logical debate.
Okay, here, listen the fuck up, hetero. Shut the hell up for 1 fucking second.
He sounds like a girl. Oh, no.
I don't give a fuck if I sound like a girl. listen, okay, this is what you need to fucking do, alright? Okay, I want you to, you see that little phone button? That little phone button right there with the X on it? Yeah,
angry,
press
bro.
that right the fuck now.
What's with all these underage kids on your server, Colin? That's so weird. You got all these underage kids working with you. It's a
Oh
little
hey,
weird, don't you
I don't think I'm underage. I just turned 18 a couple of days ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so how about you fucking fact check things? I'm pretty sure that most alt-rightists like yourself don't tend to do that. Your InfoWars bullshit.
You fucking alt-righters. So you have Narcissa. You have Narcissa, and there. I guess, can we call Narcissa a groomer? Is that appropriate language now? Are we gonna call people who have an army of sub-18-year-olds doing shit for them groomers? Because I think that's more of a groomer than Mr. Mediocre. He needs to step his fucking game up because Narcissa Wright's kicking his ass with the grooming game. All right. There's actually there is one other thing that I wanted to do. And I might look like a fool for doing this, but we're going to do it anyways. This is Narcissa Wright. Right now, live on air, I'd like to introduce you to Narcissa Wright. This is what they do every day. And actually, I'm surprised they're actually playing a game. I know they play a lot of Splatoon. I haven't personally seen them play Splatoon. It's usually literally just Narcissa Wright staring like that, like they're doing right now. Staring at the camera with an almost sort of like dead-eyed look. But when they're not doing that, they're either sleeping or they're playing Splatoon. All that shit about fucking speedruns and shit's over. I'm also really sad that for a while there's usually a counter, like literally saying how much money they have in the bank account, and like counting down, like if you guys don't give me money to replenish my bank account for the next month, I'm not going to be able to do streams anymore. And people do it. Those fucking 18-year-olds that you just heard, they actually fucking do it. So that Narcissa Wright can drink Soylent and stare dead-eyed at their camera for 16 hours a day, literally. Wow. What a mess. So let's try to take a call. I'm gonna take a call, and I want you guys to tell me if they can hear him. Let's start with, I don't trust Dynastia. Dynastia, what are you doing?
Hey Josh.
What's up?
Hey Joshy, what's up?
I've never heard you speak before. This is actually quite strange. You get to share this moment with 200 people. You have something to say?
That's weird, there's an echo. Oh no, I just wanted to say, yeah, I wanted to say Melcher is a toilet slut.
Oh! I can't believe you waited that long just to say that.
That's pretty much all I had to say.
Thank you, Dynastia. Yes, Melchet is a toilet slut. Thank you, thank you. Nobody except people from the forum is going to know what that means, and even then, like half of them don't know what that means. Yeah, take it easy. Akujen, what's up?
How's it going, man?
Pretty good. Can people hear? Let me check. Can they hear the Discord? Say something.
It's okay to be white.
People would disagree with you on that. Your name has literally broken my display, and I can't fix it because it's so fucking long.
Yeah. To fix that, you'd need to fiddle with other things.
Yeah, that's fine.
You won't have time to do now.
You have an opinion on Narcissa?
Oh, that's just fucking tragic, man.
Do you feel bad? Do you feel worse than you did when you started watching the stream?
I do. I feel, but I'm.
You've witnessed a death.
Bit more. I now have all of my presupposed ideas about soy confirmed.
Oh, so you're on the side that thinks it's a poison that's killing people and making them weirdo trannies?
Oh yeah. Did you read that thing that I linked you?
No, I didn't see it
in the chat.
Is it a? Oh, the
It's,
witch?
literal. No, not the witch.
I'll throw that up so everybody can see what I'm talking about. That's pretty funny. Yeah, it's literally poison. You say there's a study?
Yeah. It's where is it? Here. It's from Harvard Nutritional Source. It's literally produces estrogen like qualities in the body.
What, the soy? Yeah, most people know that soy
Soy.
has a slight estrogen effect. I don't know. Like, I heard it's good for prostates and stuff. I guess when you drink it to literally replace your meals, it's a bit too much.
Yeah, well, you take a male body, you pump it full of estrogen through soy, and you get this.
You get the Wicked Witch.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well, I'm gonna mark you down for anti-soy. Thank you for calling in, Akagen. It's always nice talking to you.
No worries, man.
Let's see. Let's go with Manly Chicken. Manly Chicken. What are your thoughts on Narcissa? Oh, you're muted. You know the rules, motherfucker. Make sure your mic is unmuted. I'm not gonna wait on you to fix it on the air. Valkyria. Val.
Hey man, how you doing?
Pretty good. What's up?
Oh, not a lot. Just watching this Miss Havisham shit show.
Do you have any particular feelings about Narcissa?
Oh, gas it.
Gas
nuke
it
from orbit.
Oh,
Gas it. Nuke it from
we
orbit.
can't talk about
anything,
gassing
as long as it's a
Narcissa.
violent death.
You can beat him up in Minecraft, but you can't gas him.
Well, no rods of God here. Damn.
Yeah,
No, Jesus Christ. We don't call them toilet sluts here. We call them shitter critters. They're the hookers that hang out in the toilets at strip clubs.
no. Dynastia's thing with the toilet slut is like, I don't know why people just started calling Melchet a toilet for some reason, and they still do. I don't know. It's not. No, she's not like a shitter critter. She's literally a slutty toilet. That's the
Just a slutty toilet.
It's like that SCP about the slutty doorknob.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Thanks.
No,
Anything else?
No, just soy is cancer. Switch as quick as possible. If you're one of those people who's fucking drinking it like it's milk, don't.
Do you have a product suggestion?
Almond milk.
Almond milk. That's a good pick.
Almond milk doesn't produce phytoestrogens in the body. It's great shit.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Take care, buddy.
I see Alpha God in the call line, and Alpha God was the person in that last clip I played with the Internet Blood Sports. And yeah, they probably have a lot more to say, so I'm gonna save them after I take a call. Let's go with, I guess, Visitor. Visitor.
Yo.
What's up?
I just want to say I'm here entirely of my own volition to say there's nothing wrong with soy. Keep buying soy. Keep drinking soy.
Do you also love the nation of Israel?
Yes. I came here to clear up. There's some disinformation going down on the stream, and I just can't have that.
Disinformation. Soy is good for you. Drink as much as possible, and God bless Israel and God's chosen people. Is that the gist?
God bless.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in. Okay, let's go with Punish Taco. I know that name. Punish Taco.
All right. All I want to say is that I want to espouse the truth about whole D milk. It's the best milk. Fuck your almond milk. Fuck your soy milk.
What's whole D
any
milk?
other type of milk. Just the whole milk.
Oh, whole vitamin D milk. I was like, what the fuck is a whole D milk?
Yeah, I just say whole D. I don't know. I just it has a big fucking letter D and it's red.
Well, here I happen to be a milk aficionado, and when I first moved here, everything's in fucking Russian, right? And I'm trying to find milk. It's called moloko in Russian, but I didn't know that. And I was looking through it, and I kept buying this shit called kefir. I'm like, this milk is fucking bad. Why is every bottle of milk here fucking bad? And then I realized that kefir is literally sour milk that they sell and people drink, and it's apparently good for your digestive system. But I wouldn't fucking drink.
Isn't that like fermented milk? Like people get drunk off that shit, like in Kazakhstan or whatever.
Oh god, I have no fucking idea. I'm sure they do. These people here are crazy.
Well, I hope you enjoy your stay at the Holiday Inn.
The Holiday Inn. I'll drink as much Whole D Moloko as I can. Thank you. Thank you for your tip. Speaking of Russia, Privyet.
Hello.
What's up?
Привет. Как дела?
Как
I just
дела?
want to call you faggot for dissing kefir.
I'm glad we have fucking representation here to talk down my. It's fucking. How do you drink it? Do you actually drink that shit from the bottle?
Yes, it's great.
Oh, you
It's
fucker!
really good. Fucking that's some
Suka,
berries.
suka, blia.
Okay, Narcissa is a beautiful woman, and you should all appreciate her. That's all I'm going to say.
Another
drink more milk.
Another one of God's chosen people, this time from Russia, to espouse the lies that kefir is good milk and Narcissa Wright's a beautiful woman. Thank you, G-D.
Bye.
Yep, take it easy. Let's see. Woman disrespecter. Woman disrespecter. 3, 2, 1, and okay, sorry. Rook. Rip. Freedom. Oh, you're muted. Stop being muted, you fuckers. Drunk Jedi Master.
Hey.
What's up?
Oh, I remember Cosmo back in the fucking day. I actually played games. I go, why does this faggot have his nails painted? Why?
Did he have his nails painted back in the day?
Oh, yes.
That's kind of gay.
Yes, that's exactly my thought.
When I was a teenager and I worked fast food, I fell asleep one time with my friends, and one of the girls I was with painted my nails. And I came into work to pick up my paycheck, and my boss was like, "Josh, why are your fucking nails painted pink?" I just said, "I'm finally as beautiful as I feel." Then I get about dropped laughing. It just reminded me of my childhood, back before the Kiwi farms, when I could paint my nails and walk into a Whataburger to get pay stubs. But yeah, thanks for calling in. I think I've called everybody else already. I moved them out. Alpha God. Alpha.
Hey, I'm right here. Just give me like 5 seconds. I'm actually trying to convince Cosmo to get on here.
Oh yeah, if Cosmo wants to come on and talk, I'm all for it. How exciting. I guess I should hide this picture of Narcissa next to the witch.
Alright, I'm done. That picture, that's a killer picture right there.
That's pretty good. Did you say you're blonde?
Oh, man. This shit is just too much, dude.
Yeah, are they gonna get on, or did you say they blocked?
I don't think he's gonna get on.
Did he respond or did he not respond?
He was trying really hard not to respond for the past, ever since he started the stream. He knows, he checks the Discord. It's like you said, he has his eyes open.
I'm sure he's watching that. This motherfucker's only got 9 viewers. I'm gonna post it in chat myself. I'm doing this. Hold up.
Yeah, I tried to tell him that you were streaming his stream, and I don't know what his deal is, honestly.
Yeah, people are using. I use she. I'm sorry. I know I did. It's like walking on fucking mines around here because I don't know what pronoun to use at any given time. It's a fucking mess. But how long have you known Cosmo? Because you're somebody who appeared
to a couple. What has it been now? Like 3 or 4 months or something. Whenever he did that B.o.B, what is it, Breath of the Wild stream, he just constantly gets trolled and shit, and I just fucking around. So I was just going on the chat one day, typically trolling like an asshole, and he's challenging people to go in and talk to him, and I did. And this guy's a fucking human being, but he's really losing the definition day by day. The more you try to like understand him and reason with him, the more you feel lost yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So sometimes you just feel like you want to give up and stuff, but I think it's 30 years old. A lot of the stuff he's did and doesn't regret, he doesn't feel like, or he doesn't show any aspirations to change. You know what I mean? Every person he's surrounded with are all trying to like keep him down and just tell him like, oh, it's okay to do nothing and be nothing. And what did kind of shock me though is that, I mean, it did take practice, but he ended up actually listening to some sort of critics and whatnot. There is that little bit of doubt, but not enough to like call for any drastic change, dude. Like he's done. This fucking, it's just too much, man. It honestly opened my eyes with like the trans shit and the fucking video game shit. It's just, I don't know, man. It goes deep.
Yeah, well, you said did you only start following Narcissa after they did the IBS stuff? Is that why you were so interested in that?
Well, I called him in before there was blood sports, and then I told him, I was like, there's nothing bad with confronting the people that disagree with you. You know, I feel like that's the one thing that he didn't do. And so some random guy called in and was like, oh yeah, you should like monetize the autism. Like, I guess the idea was to make blood sports and have everyone call in and humiliate the trolls, you know, make the trolls look bad.
Yeah.
But that didn't work out, obviously.
Sure. Sit around for a second. I'll pull in the other 4 people.
Yeah, if you have any actual, like, because I'm a spastic and I smoke a lot, but if you have questions, just like ask me and I'll fucking answer that shit.
Let's see what other people got. They might have a question. Woman disrespecter, you're muted. Never good at this. 3, 2, 1. Real Kraut.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Yes, let me just turn off the stream. Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Don't drink soy. Just avoid it.
Do you know any victims? Because this is like the third person to call in just to say, please don't drink soy. It will fucking ruin your life. Do you know it?
No longer by name, but I've seen people who drink that stuff who haven't turned into these things. But I've never seen someone drink that stuff who isn't a cuck. It's like, you know, it disables certain thought processes. I don't know how.
Yeah, I knew. Okay, this is a true story. I knew somebody who was an administrator of my fucking website named Katsu Kitty, and Katsu was just like a little dainty gay boy when I knew him, and very technically wise, kind of awkward, but decent person. I trusted a lot, and they started drinking soy, and now they're a woman. I wanna, yeah. I've lost somebody. I've lost somebody to fucking soy. Press F for Katsu Kitty, everybody. He went from just a little queer to a fucking freak of nature, and it breaks my heart.
For one, that, and if possible, eat your meals with onions.
Yeah, onions are the cure. They're the cure.
Onions are anti-soy.
If Cosmo just started fucking eating raw onions, like in Holes, the movie Holes, where they're at the very end on the mountain and they're eating onions. If it was like that, he'd be back to Cosmo in a week. But yeah, thank you. Is there anything else?
No, that was it.
Take it easy. Ratco Falco.
Hello.
Hello.
You hear me?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
You got a take?
Remove soy from the premises.
I'm starting up a legion of people who just want to get flamethrowers and burn down soy crops. And apparently the U.S. makes a ton of it. Like I think it's in California. We just produce more. We export soy to China. That's how much fucking soy we make. And I guess that's why California is so fucked up. They got all that fucking soy around there. They put in all the food to make it cheaper, and it turns them all into fucking weirdos.
I mean, it's so crazy how like soy a few years ago was like normal, but now it's all like fuck this.
Yeah, when you thought of soy, you thought of like Chinamen eating it for nutrients and shit. But now you just think of like crazy people trying to cut their dicks off.
Now it's all like you can drink it and then you turn like you're a girl, all feminine and shit. Crazy.
Oh, and Metacris, I don't speak Russian. I'm trying to learn, but I don't actually speak it. But yeah, anything else besides the soy?
Hang the CO.
No, say that again.
Say that again. Hang it, like, remove the CEO as well.
The CL?
No, CEO. Rob Reinhardt.
Oh!
Oh, so remove the CEO.
Yeah, the CEO, the fucking weirdo that was talking to Black Science Man. he's a peddler with the poison. All right, well, thank you. Take it easy.
Before you bring other people on, I actually have a couple things to bring up.
Sure.
It's funny, I forgot completely about the shit. Before you even brought me on, I wrote down like 3 keywords. The first one is trans internet weeaboo culture. What the fuck? There's something up with the internet. Not everyone agrees with what I think, clearly. There's a lot of people that are right-wing or left-wing or whatever the fuck. But this whole, like, kawaii, like, fucking trap anime, like, shit is fucking cancer, dude. Whatever that is, like, if you don't pace yourself with the shit and you don't just recognize it as some sort of, like, hobby or culture and you drown yourself in it like R9K would, you're part of this fucking Narcissa problem.
Well, I
don't
know if anime has anything to do with it, but I can only imagine why a bunch of dispossessed weirdos who stay inside all day
not
want
like
to watch
exclusively anime. It's not. It's the fucking people that will adopt.
It's like Peter Pan syndrome. It's like when you're depressed and you don't feel at home, you're thinking, well, God, if only I was in Japan, everything would be different if I was in Japan.
I just have never met anyone that was really sane up there that loved anime and manga in real life. Everyone that like they fucking have the little books and the little fucking
Jim watches anime.
And shit. What's up?
I'm pretty sure Jim watches anime.
Oh, okay. I'm not talking about watching anime. I guess more like the fan. Is he like a fanboy?
Everybody. Let me just put this.
Smug anime girl picture?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the blanket statement out there. If you have an anime avatar, you are fucked beyond comprehension. There's something wrong with
it's like that. It's not the idea. Like watching whatever the fuck, a cartoon or liking something, that's not bad. It's the fucking adopting it and like distorting it, you know? It's fucking weird, man. It just sucks that that's what the culture picked. They picked transgenderism or whatever the fuck. They picked like kawaii, like cutesy fucking shit. Like what is it, Shota and fucking what's the other one? Yuri or whatever? I don't fucking know. It's just all weird, degenerate shit that I think people use to make themselves feel better. Like, oh, someone else does it, like, that's all right. We have a whole Discord full of people that just share these fucking...
I got a notification from the forum. Somebody with an anime avatar is displeased with my statement.
Surprise, surprise. It's okay. He can watch his cartoons to cope with it. I guess the politics are also like a fucking like identifying factor to the... For some reason, the things people like when I confronted Cosmo, all his enablers or fans, they all have this sort of, and Cosmo says I have a hive mind, right? Which I could agree with, and that's fine. But for some reason, their group of people
I saw it in that stream. The guy basically called you an Alex Jones person, which came out of nowhere. But
yeah, and I don't support Infowars, or I don't care about it. Honestly, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I can say, or I can admit that I'm part of a hive mind, being like a hetero, you know, wanting to have kids or wanting to own property and stuff like that, having a normal fucking life. Like, fine, you know, you can't really shame me for that.
That's the worst kind.
Yeah, but if I tell these like fringe group of people like there's something wrong with sitting in the computer and doing all this shit, and then on top of that, like representing this weird this weird sect of leftism that they think is worthwhile, you know, and it just makes them look bad, dude. They're just digging their hole deeper. They're ruining their politics. It just gives people like me more space to shit on them about.
Yep. Okay, and let me continue. I want to knock these last 3 out. Bomb Wolf Luker. I think I got that right.
That was close enough. You didn't want to move me in just because you didn't want to pronounce that one, right?
No. I think I hope I didn't leave you waiting too long.
Nah, it's okay. So Alpha God, I've heard you're jealous because my wife was cuter than yours.
I've never talked to any Europeans, so I don't know who you are.
That's fair. No, listen, boys. What I'm interested in is what do you do when your son comes to you and says to you, Daddy, I wanna be a woman, Daddy. What do you do?
Are you talking to me?
I don't know. Just give me some input here.
Who are you asking, though?
I think that if you're a good parent, it doesn't get to that point. It never happens.
Yeah,
you never have
exactly.
that conversation if you do it right.
There was a guy who was defending like trans rights and stuff on Narcissa's Discord, and he was a dad. I just use it as bait. I tell him that I'm married and I have kids, and I'm not. But he said that he had kids, and I was trying to convince him, like, what do you think of this? Like, would you let your kid be influenced by someone like Narcissa? And he immediately backstepped. He was like, no, of course not. You're actually, I made him think twice or whatever. So if you're pro-trans or pro-whatever degeneracy this shit is, don't fucking have kids.
You do realize that you won't have full control over your child at all times now.
Are you trying to tell me that my child is going to come out trans no matter what?
No, I'm just trying to inform you about the nature of our civilization.
Well, like Josh said, if you're a good parent, your kid's not going to do that.
Yeah, well, that's until the
I
trannies
I think what happens with
That's
trans
up to the
people.
trannies, dude. Look at Cosmo; he's a fucking wreck. He says he has it great with his parents, but I don't think so.
No, I think
he,
if you are
he was
trans,
spewing about some divorce his parents went through or some shit. I think he hides the emotion like a lot of these people do.
I think if you're trans, what happens is you feel like it's easier to be a woman than it is to be a man because men have to take care of people. That's just my thought.
Yep.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But what causes that?
Agree with that. I suppose females are looked at as some sort of superior sex in our society because of the way they hold so much reproductive power and are looked after by the media and everything in general. They are praised for every action, women quotas, etc.
Are you just playing devil's advocate, or do you genuinely think that most children have the tendency to become trans?
No, of course.
I don't think most children do.
I'm just playing it. I don't
What
actually.
are you gonna do when you have a kid and he says, "Dad, I don't like Europeans. I want to be American"?
Guys, come on! I don't want to get stuck on this. Thank you for calling in, Wolf. Anything else?
Yeah, okay. No, I'm done for now. Goodbye.
Yep, take it easy. Insomniac Turtle.
What up, dude?
Nothing much. What's up?
I just want to say I miss Cosmo.
Now, are you an old follower?
Yeah.
Have you followed Cosmo all the way up until recently, or?
Pretty much. I haven't really watched Narcissa stuff, but yeah, Cosmo was the best, and now he's kind of dead, and it makes me sad.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
I mean, when did you start following him? What year?
I don't know, a long time ago.
God, dude, don't make this sound like a funeral.
It is a funeral. Press F.
It kind of is, man. Like, it's bad, but like I watched a lot of his Ocarina stuff. Pretty much just like really all of his speedrun stuff. I was around for that, and then kind of just disappeared. And I was like, damn.
Are you a part of like the broader speedrunning community, or?
Yeah, well, there's not many speedrunners around anymore that I watch, really. I mean, like, there's some, but I feel like a lot of them kind of went away. But I used to watch a shitload of speedruns.
A lot of them went trans, right?
Yeah. Now they're all just, a lot of them are weird, and it made me sad. Now they're all gone. Except for Clint Stevens, he's my boy. Shout out Clint.
What does he play?
Super Mario 64.
Just out of curiosity, I noticed in the chat somebody mentioned the Cosmo hop, that little trick I showed at the beginning with the Wind Waker game. Do people call it the Narcissa hop now? Do you know?
Oh god, I don't even know what that hop is, but I would hope not. I would really hope not.
I've heard that Narc wants it to be called the Narcissa hop, but not many people are obliging it.
That's sad.
It's pretty
sad. That's really sad.
All right.
But yeah, that's all I have. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, thanks for calling in. I'm sorry to hear your community has fallen to shit because of fucking weirdos like Cosmo.
It's upsetting. All right. Bye-bye.
Yep, take it easy.
Hey, Josh, I just had a question for you, man. How do you feel, because I noticed you try to bring a lot of people on to talk, but some of them don't have their mic set up.
Yeah.
Or they just don't know how to talk so good, or well, like they don't they don't have some sort of presence. Does that bother you?
No, you just you cycle through them.
I guess the question is, do you have a lot of people that you know online, maybe through Kiwi Farms or whatever the fuck, that are actually social?
A lot of people are social. I mean, these aren't Kiwi Farms people. I imagine a lot of them are. I recognize a few names, but many of them are coming from like the kill stream and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't doubt most of them. I guess it's just it kind of makes me cringe when I feel like when they type, they seem very like they have a presence, and then they get on the voice, and then they just stutter and crumble.
Well, even I have a
when
weird
I was on
voice.
the
It's just something that
you have a
work
good
on.
voice. You got your own thing going.
Such a flatterer. I think visitor.
Well, I was saying that because when I first got on Cosmos Blood Sports, I didn't really know what the fuck to talk about, and I understand why people do that. It's just like a practice, I guess.
It happens. Visitor again.
Hey, I just had to come back on the comment on like this, like kawaii, like anime tranny cult thing.
Global
Like,
corpo homo.
there's something to that. Like this really reminds me of the. It really reminds me of like the Zeus thing that happened like just a little while ago. That all that came out. This is like under the surface, like bubbling just under the surface, and people need to like if you're involved in like the anime community or whatever whatever form that takes, like if you're in these circles, like watch out for this shit.
Well, it's the
'cause,
same with
like,
the furries. The furries are all fucked up, and they make everybody who joins and is just like a regular.
It's this weird fucking degenerate like basement internet shit, and there's nothing like that. In a way, that kind of made the culture, right?
Yeah, it's just people
These younger kids.
There was a thing with R9K, wasn't there? Where R9K.
That was the thing that really spooked me. Like
R9K had like a tranny cult or something weird.
There was this little Discord server that people would get invited into, and you had to share nudes with them, right?
Oh, you're talking about the
And they would blackmail you with the nudes, and
what's the guy? Oh, Raiko or whatever.
something like that, and
Yeah.
they would make you take go on hormone therapy or something.
Well, that's the problem.
So that
The
they
content.
wouldn't send this stuff to your family. Like that's obviously not like that's like one thing. But I think the whole thing that I'm talking about is bigger than that, and it's not all as like
Yeah, it's like a psyops
and
thing.
insidious as that.
The problem is like the content isn't inherently bad, right? Like you can watch Naruto or whatever the fuck Chinese cartoon you watch, and that's fine. But when you have these group of people that will prey on someone that has like the tendencies to do what you do, as far as being like a shut-in, as far as being like this isolated like male, like Cosmo would be, that's scary. That's beyond
It's
cartoons.
there are predatory people.
That's
like that.
politics. Like that's big shit, and that's why I don't know. I think that's why stuff like this happens, though. Honestly, like the stream right now, we're talking about Cosmo and shit.
All right. Anything else?
It brought us here.
I'm sorry
My
for
point.
being so
It brought us
quiet.
here.
I'm trying to get Narc to join. I don't think they will, but I want them to.
I hope they do, because it sucks. Like I said, I did the blood sports thing, then I stopped watching for fucking however many months. And when I got on, he just seemed a little bit more unkempt and a little bit more crazy. And when he talks outside of his enablers, if it's like a one-on-one conversation, you can probably get through to him. But the problem is he's so locked away deep in that fucking castle of his. He doesn't, he always says he wants something but doesn't do anything. And
Narcissa
it's just this
doesn't
big loop.
interact with people in like a real way anymore. Like you watch like Cosmo era, the interaction with the chat, and he seems so much more like direct, and now it's like veiled behind this character. I don't know, and it just nothing seems. You can't really take anything he says as like at face value. Like he's trying to give an impression more than he is trying to like just speak his mind.
Well, the problem with that is like the same thing with the degenerate content. Like at the beginning, it's all right, it's just content, but towards the end, it's a slippery slope. You end up falling into this fucking hole if you let yourself, at least. Like there's
It would just be
transgender
nice
streamers.
if he would let himself have fun again.
Exactly. He's
like I
him
think
and his enablers.
he's not letting himself have fun.
Yeah, it's him and his, and it's funny because I think I actually got him to understand a little bit. He's been broken a bit because of that paradox that I've laid out. I always use the word like hetero and alpha. It's kind of just like an identifying
Real
factor
quick,
for
I'm gonna join the free for all channel if you guys want to follow me, and I'm gonna let you guys talk. Anybody that wants to talk for the next 5 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna close it down because I am trying to get them to join, and I would really love it if I get them to join. So I'm just gonna
that'd be
switch them.
good.
Hi Valk.
Hey, buddy.
That's right.
About Narcissa. Fuck, that's a face and a voice that could make a diamond go flaccid, man.
Yeah, I think you said that in chat, and it is. It's like Narc does not look like a woman. They look like a goofy weirdo when they were younger,
Dude,
a guy. But
scary.
You better be nice. You better be nice if you're
No, put a ginger wig on that thing, stick it down in a sewer grate, give it some red balloons. It'll abduct kids.
Yeah, I would love it. I would.
Yeah, Josh.
You want to.
Our good friend Kenny Jones is in.
I'm so sick of
discussion
Kenny.
saying,
Kenny,
"Ah,
go
Josh,
away.
I'm
He's gonna start stalking me now.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
He was trying to get
Kenny's
it.
next target.
He's stalking you now.
Josh, send out.
He was like, "Hey, Josh, I'm here."
I'm not sending any outlines, Kenny. Go away. It's not happening.
Have you ever noticed how long it takes for
like
him?
he did Margaret's.
Oh shit, Narcissa put glasses on. Sexy.
To make it look better. Detracting from those harsh lines of its cheekbone and jaws.
Yeah, somebody said that the audio is chopping. That's just my computer dying. Just so you know.
Josh,
I know,
are you there?
I know what we can do. We can get Kenny to meet up with Narcissa.
Oh, that's beautiful. I like it.
Just so you guys know, I actually befriended Narcissa, and he's dealing with this paradox of someone who doesn't agree with anything he believes in.
Oh, God bless his little heart.
This shit has been going. This shit has been going
come
on.
on, you have enough content to keep this stream going.
Fix Cosmo.
Wouldn't it be great though if Cosmo came on? Oof.
I don't
Come on,
think they are.
Cosmo. We want
I've been
good
playing
shit.
it. I've been playing it in the background. I had to cut it off because it was causing audio issues. But like that dead vacant fucking stare. That's literally what they do all the fucking time. That's their entire stream. And it's for 9 hours a day. He does that for 9 hours a fucking day.
Yeah, with less than 10 viewers.
They
every
could talk
fucking
about
day.
the engine that the game runs in. They could talk about the history of the developers. Like
They
could
call
do
it
all
the Soylent
sorts, and they
Stare.
They just stare. Like they've got fucking
soy
PTSD
stare.
or something.
Yeah, it's really sad. It does make me a little bit sad.
Hey, so that Discord you were talking about earlier, where they like take someone's nudes and cuck them into HRT, is that really a thing?
Yeah, that was.
I don't believe
Yeah,
it.
that's
I
exactly
don't,
what happened.
I don't think it
wanna-
is. I was around there especially in the R9 gay servers, or well, not servers, in the threads, and I never heard anything about that
Nope.
until like all of it went on.
I can actually confirm that there's a secret cabal out there trying to turn 4chaners into fucking trannies.
All you have to do is be a trainee.
It's not a
Yeah.
secret thing, even.
If
If
any
you
of
go,
you,
I've gone on LGBT before, and there's people that are like saying, "Oh, if you don't go on HRT or if you don't go on get SRS, you're gonna kill yourself."
Sure, but they're trying to push to other board.
That's the belief of any fucking trainee, dude. Like they're all so isolated.
All right, guys,
Everyone else
guys,
can be with them.
calm down, one at a time. I do think, yeah, they do say that they're really. I think they want to drag down everybody to as miserable as they are, in terms of.
It is so weak.
There's no organized movement per se, but they all just believe the same shit. And every fucking straight guy that is too straight, they're just all like, oh, they're trying to fuck me, and it's so fucking cringy.
No, they're actually doing gay Discord ops. They're actually doing gay Discord ops.
Discord ops.
Yeah.
It's literal gay.
That's what it is. It's fucking psyops.
Guys, come on. I think I was holding out. I was hoping that Narc would come on, but I don't think it's happening because they're just. They're just
Dude, listen. He's gonna come on. Or she's gonna come on. She wants you to fucking beg for it. He's fucking weird like that.
I'm not gonna beg for it. You can fuck off.
Please, Narcissa, come on. Please,
We're not
come
gonna suck your
on.
dick, Narcissa.
I'll buy you a
I'll
year's
suck your
worth
little
of Soylent
titty.
if you come
I'll
on.
suck your oh god. I'll
Shut
suck
up, woman disrespecter.
the
I'll
Soylent
buy you a
mouth.
full year's worth of Soylent, Narcissa, if you come on. How about
I
that?
always
I'll keep you
would ask him
stocked.
in chat. I'd be like, what if you
Narcissa, it's your boy Skinny Penis.
Wait, did he actually say that I like on the stream? I have the stream muted. Did he say that?
Wait, no, I told him that a couple times. I'd be like, does it turn you on if I say I'll choke you and kick you in the ribs?
No, that's gay. You might as well just fuck him at that point.
That's like, that's really gay. Holy shit.
All right.
Coming from a faggot too, like.
Yeah. Power Cage. That's what it's coming to. I'm gonna have to cut it there because I don't think like you know what they'll do. Narc will probably watch this and do like a reaction video to it, but they're not gonna come on live. They're not gonna come on live. So.
I love you, Narc. I want to suck your feminine penis.
Dude, he's like at a crossroads. 2 days ago he was suicide baiting and he was serious. I think he was serious this time because there was no viewers and it was like 4 in the morning.
I mean, you can do it in
He's at a
Minecraft.
crossroads between suicide, between stopping streaming, having a normal life, stay streaming and becoming homeless, or I think just fucking.
I think they'll kill
I've
themselves if they lose.
I've got a few
naturally
questions for Narcissa. Like, how do you get into the rafters that you hang from to sleep at night? Do you use a scissor lift or just incantations?
They can turn into a bat and fly up there.
Ah, there you go. See, that incantations.
All right, well, I'm gonna cut
use
it
a
there.
bowling pin as a dilator.
And
you use a bowling pin as a dilator.
No bully, no bully.
Thanks, guys. Okay, now that it's nice and quiet, let's do one final video for those of you who stuck through with that. My favorite video, probably of all time, and let's call it a wrap.
I'm out of my mind, out of my fucking mind. I'm out of my fucking mind, out of my fucking mind. I'm out of my fucking mind, out of my mind. I'm out of my fucking mind, out of my fucking mind. I'm out of my fucking mind. GG, golly, oh my. I was doing fine once upon a time till my brain left and it didn't say bye. Don't look at me wrong, I'm out of my mind like Lady Gaga, Bobby Fischer combined. So paranoid of espionage, I'm watching my doors and checking my blinds. My brain's a vacation, they're telling me, and I'm bipolar to the severity, and I need medication apparently, and some electrocompulsive therapy. I am a rebel, but yes, I'm so militant, still I am eligible for disabilities. I am psychotic, but there is no remedy. This is not figurative, this is literally. These people so dumb, I go to the mental facility. See, man, I'm so out there, I slap fives with BT, slap fives. I don't need a feature, they don't want me to eat them a la carte when I'm on this beat. If you feel the same as me, then you gotta agree. I'm out of my mind, out of my mind, out of my fucking mind. I'm out of my fucking mind, out of my mind, out of my mind, out of my mind, I'm out of my fucking mind, out of my fucking mind.